Let's take a look at number 16. This is solving a system of linear equations. We've got three variables and three equations. So let's refresh our memory on our steps. Solving a system of equations, three variables, three equations. Which implies we have our first equation, second equation, and third equation. So keep that in mind. Okay, step one. Group the first two equations, I'll wake up here yet, together, and eliminate the z's. Step two, group the second, or the last two equations together, and eliminate the z's. Now, actually, I should put here in parentheses after the first one, this is equation 4. And then on a second one here, after we eliminate the z's, this will give us equation 5. Okay, group equations 4 and 5 together, and eliminate the y's. Now this, and then what that is that's equation. This is equation 6. Step 4: solve equation 6 for x. Step 5: plug this value into either equation 4 or 5 and solve for y. Whichever one looks easier to you. Now plug the x and y value into equation 1, 2, or 3 and solve for z. There we go. So let's take a look at this problem. So number 16. We got 2x minus 3y minus 2z is equal to 17. 4x plus 3y plus z is equal to negative 8. X minus 3y plus 2z is equal to 4. Okay, this is going to be equation 1. This will be equation 2, and this will be equation 3. Now, technically, you don't have to be as rigid as I did in these steps, but I wanted to give you a step-by-step that would work on every problem, or nearly every problem. It actually doesn't matter which ones you group together. You can group the first and third one together. But this says group the first two equations together. So we've got 2x minus 3y minus 2z is equal to 17. 4x plus 3y plus z is equal to negative 8. And then it says, after you group those together, eliminate the z's. Well, in order to eliminate the z's, these have to be additive inverses of each other. This is a negative 2z, so this would have to be a positive 2z. So you think, what do you multiply times this to get a positive 2z? And that would be multiplying it by 2. So we have to multiply that entire equation by 2. So first equation remains as is. 2x minus 3y minus 2z is equal to 17. 2 times 4x is 8x, 2 times 3y is 6y, 2 times z is 2z, and 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. And we're going to add these together, and that's how we eliminate the z's. Well, 2x plus 8x is 10x. Negative 3y plus 6y gives us a positive 3y. Negative 2z plus 2z drops away. 17 minus 16 gives us 1. And let me label this. Again, that's equation 4. So do the second step here. Second step says group your last two equations together, E2 and E3. So we got 4x plus 3y plus z is equal to negative 8. And x minus 3y plus 2z is equal to 4. Now we're going to eliminate the z's. That's what our step 2 says. And again, these have to be additive inverses of z's. Here's a positive 2z, so this needs to be a negative 2z. So we're going to multiply the first equation by negative 2. So I get negative 8x. Negative 2 times 4x is negative 8x. Negative 2 times 3y is negative 6y. Negative 2 times z is negative 2z. And negative 2 times negative 8 gives us a positive 16. Second equation remains as is. And now we don't add those together. Negative 8x plus x gives us negative 7x. Negative 6y, negative 3y is negative 9y. Negative 2z plus 2z drops away. And then 16 plus 4 gives us 20. And this is going to be equation 5. Step 3. Group equation 4 and 5 together. So we got 10x plus 3y equals 1. And negative 7x minus 9y is equal to 20. Now remember, step 3 also says after you group those together, eliminate the y's. Well, this is negative 9y. This would need to be a positive 9y. So I'll multiply the first equation by 3. So that gives us 30x plus 9y equals 3. And negative 7x minus 9y equals 20. Add those together now. So 30x minus 7x is 23x. 9y minus 9y drops away, and 3 plus 23 is, or 3 plus 20 is 23. And this is now equation 6. Okay, so step 4 says solve equation 6 for x. So we got 23x is equal to 23. And here we'll divide both sides by 23. And 23 divided by 23 gives us 1. Well, step 5. It says now plug this value into either equation 4 or 5 and solve for y. If I scroll up a little bit, 5 looks kind of hard, but 4 doesn't look too bad. So let me plug it into equation 4. So we got 10x plus 3y is equal to 1. And we just said x was 1. So put 1 in there. That's 3y equals 1. 10 times 1 is 10. Take the 10 to the right side. It becomes a negative 10. 1 minus 10 gives us negative 9. Then divide both sides by 3. And x, y is equal to negative 3. Okay, last step. Now plug x and y value into the equations 1, 2, or 3 and solve for z. And you plug it into whichever one looks easiest to you. If I scroll up here, last one maybe looks a little easier. X minus 3y. X minus 3y. I think it was plus 2z. Plus 2z equals 4. Now it doesn't matter which one you plug it into. They will all give you the same answer. Well, we just said x was 1, so we'll put 1 in for the x. And we just said y was negative 3, so we'll put negative 3 in for the y. Plus 2z equals 4. And then solve it. Negative 3 times negative 3 is a positive 9. Plus 2z is equal to 4. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 2z is equal to 4. Take 10 to the right side, becomes a negative 10. So we got 2z is equal to negative 6. Divide both sides by 2. And negative 6 divided by 2 gives us negative 3. So we got our x, y, and z values. So our answer will be 1, negative 3, negative 3. And 1, negative 3, negative 3. It looks like B is in Bill. So let's go check that. 16B. And that checks.